Man, I quit drinking alcohol 15 months ago and it completely changed my life. It really feels like I have a crystal ball between my legs and I can do anything. Oh shit, you can see it as well. Man. It's a long story, so let's go for a walk. It's obviously a very long story and it didn't happen 15 months ago. So I think we really need to sit down because I'm 28 years old and this story started when I was 20 and I moved to Australia. Only goal I've had since I started playing poker when I was 16 years old was I want to be a professional poker player. So I've had that back of my mind all the time. So I'm 20. I moved to Australia because my ex-girlfriend goes to Australia before me, and obviously she dumps me on the second day. Oh, boo-hoo, right? Turns out to be the most amazing trip in my life. I get so much experience. First time in my life without the family. I have to be a man, have to get my shit together, other side of the world, and really make it happen, right? So the 2 years passed by so quick in Australia, 20 to 22. Suddenly I'm back in Estonia and I'm lost because I know I want to be a poker player, but I don't have the habits to be a professional poker player. So all I do is go party hard with my friends, and I'm quite sure it was me, the disease was me, because I just didn't know what to do and I had the money. So well, obviously I didn't buy all the drinks, but I was just like, we partied 4 to 6 nights in a row every single week, and I was like, okay, it's closing time, let's close down the pub, last drinks. I was like, well, let's go to the ATM, I'm gonna grab 100 euros. Well, drinks are cheap in Estonia, at least they were back then. And I was like, let's gonna have as much wine as we can fucking have. What ended up was me burning through all the money I've saved up, which wasn't even actually that much. It was like 10k euros, but for that time it was heaps for me. And I remember being in Denmark, and Australia mate tried to get me a job in Denmark, and I flew there. It was the worst experience I ever. Stayed in Copenhagen, so clueless that every single night I woke up in my hostel, I had a sign that come downstairs, you need to check out. And every single morning I went downstairs and I booked another night because I didn't know fucking what else to do with my life. And finally I came back home. I was like, I'm done with it, we have to move on. And that's the next chapter. I joined the stable. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was my 25th birthday. I decided to join a poker stable. I told my mom, I'm gonna join a stable and they're gonna take 50% of my earnings and they're gonna make me play 50-cent games for a year. And she was like, do you think it's a good decision? And I was like, well, that's what I'm gonna do. And it was the best decision in my poker career by that point, because I suddenly was surrounded by a community of poker players who wanted to learn, who wanted to get better. Not all of them were great. Some of them were pretty good already. Some of them were lazy. Some of them were hardworking. Neither of it mattered, but I had a chance. I was surrounded with people with the same goal. Bit by bit, I was learning, growing into becoming a poker player. I was learning the habits you need. You need to be hardworking. You need to keep studying non-stop and improving your game. And you have to put in the volume. Slowly but clearly, I was on the right path. And then the year was over. I started with 50-cent games, ended up taking shots at 20s, I think. And I was done with the stable. It was time to move on, be on myself. I did that for 1 year, and then this happened. Unibet decides to fucking sign me up, and I become an ambassador for Unibet. I was like, really? How did this happen? 2 years ago, I was playing 50-cent games. Suddenly, I'm an ambassador. I'm traveling the world. First time in States, UK, non-stop. I was like, really? So it all happened so quick. I was so blown away. I didn't know what was going on. This is what happens, you know? If you keep putting in efforts, you keep on working towards your goal, it all goes so quick. And that is the reason why I quit drinking. Because I knew I was in a good spot in life, and I knew what I had to do. I had everything laid out, and now all I had to do was work, put in the effort. Let's be honest, it's not always easy, you know. It's not easy because so much going on, so much to do, and I never used to use this word, but it's stressful at times. All this drinking, partying, it's taking time away from the goals, and I was like, this is too good of a spot to just fucking fuck it up. I'm gonna go all in, I'm gonna put all my focus in there, and let's fucking go. Quite sure you've been in this spot, or maybe you're in this spot right now, so fucking let's do it together. Let's focus, and we do it, and we act no matter what. Every single day in, day out. We don't stop no matter how shit it goes, because this fucking W Coupe, man, it's the first time I've ever woken up angry. Everyone who knows me, they think that I'm the chillest guy ever, because I fucking am. But man, this series I played so many hours, I was so focused, I gave my all, everything I had. We primed ourselves every single day. And when you get those top 50 places in 2K, 4K fields, top 50 places, top 20 places, non-stop. In tournament poker, the variance is so huge. It is so hard when your life is only poker and nothing else. And it was literally the first time I woke up the last day of the series. I woke up being angry, fucking disappointed, because it's not in my control, right? We can put in the hours, we can do the studying, and then keep learning and improving. But there's a lot of variance, and we have to accept that. And it's hard. But what I did wrong was I need to add activities in my day that give me the right feeling, give me the good emotions. Because in poker, in tournament poker, we don't get them always. Of course, I get the good feeling when I make a good play, target range as well. I attack regulars and I make a good play. It gives me the best feeling ever. I don't always have to win the hand, but if I make a good play, I'm gonna feel great. But at the end of the day, when you close the book of the day, and in tournament poker, usually the end of the day is with finishing some tournaments, and if you bust that on 20th place, obviously you're gonna have a bad taste in your mouth. So to get rid of that, we have to fill our days with activities that give us good feelings, like exercising, going out running, whatever works for you. For me, it's running and doing a bit of gym with my PT. But that's only a small part. What I'm not doing, I'm not enjoying the culture at all. There's so much to see here in Tallinn, and I know I should do better. So guys, let's stay focused towards our goals, and we can do it. I believe in you guys. We can fucking do it. The world is our oyster. Let's make it work. And I'm vegetarian, so no oysters. And click that thumbs up, guys, because it really, really does matter. And now I'm gonna go get some tea, chill out, because as a poker player living in Estonia, I live for the night. The city is quiet. The city is usually dead when I go out after my sessions. So let's take a wheel on Tallinn. Yeah, sorry for the previous one. It's I get so excited about everything, I guess, and I'm just a bit too extreme. And my goal with alcohol was to quit alcohol for 3 years, which is 36 months. I've done 15 months right now, and yeah, it's definitely too extreme. Like, I've had situations where it's just polite to have a sip, or it's just an experience. Let's say just at the last Cash Game Festival trip in Bucharest, we were to a local farmer's place, and he had homemade alcohol. I could have had half a shot just to taste, be respectful. When me and Espen, we were traveling America, the States last year, end of last year, we were in San Francisco. Literally the two best beers in the world, the two highest rated beers in the world. And I didn't have even the tiniest sip, only because I had this extreme goal of not drinking any alcohol. So I'm still gonna go through it. I'm gonna do my 3 years until I'm 30, but it's definitely too extreme, and I don't think I'm gonna continue after that, because life is still meant to be enjoyed, you know? So it's having a sip of alcohol, like, it's not gonna kill me, right? But yeah, it's all like giving up alcohol. It has definitely changed my life, definitely in a good way. but there are situations like my social life went so much more down for sure, but it's probably as well because I'm just so focused on my goals, so I can't say it's only because of alcohol. My sexual life, it doesn't exist, but I don't want to talk about it, so I'm gonna put the camera away now. No, yeah, it's I just fucking go to such extremes with everything in my life. But guys, I truly hope you enjoyed the episode. I tried to open up and tell a bit of my story. And yeah, actually, in a couple of hours time, I need to go back home. I need to start packing because we're going to, me and Espen, we're flying to Vienna. From there, we're taking a bus to Bratislava, Slovakia. There's a cash game festival. And yeah, we're gonna play some live poker, enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna take it as a badass holiday. And if you didn't see our road trip to Cash Game Festival, I'm gonna put the link below in the description, because that was an epic trip, and I can't see this next event becoming any different. So guys, thanks for all the support. We're gonna keep playing poker. We're gonna try to make our 1 year 1 million goal. I know you wanted accounting as well, but the series just finished and boys have to do their calculating, and we're gonna put it in the next episode after the Cash Game Festival one. So yeah, much love, much respect, peace out, see you.